Hello guys, today I'm going to show you guys how to draw a fighting pose in anime. So let's get started. First off, you're going to draw a circle for the head and an oval shape. No, the face is not the main focus here. So we're just going to be quick about that. And then the upper body, which is going to be really curved. It's going to be like this, and then it curves again. Okay, so that's how we stand when we try to defend ourselves. This shape is pretty okay. So the center of the upper body is gonna be here, and then this is gonna be where the shoulder is, and then it's just gonna have an arm here. Okay, this was bad, but this is just a sketch. So actually I'm gonna first draw a line for the center of the body. That is gonna be the center of the balance. So the feet of the character is gonna be, if you draw a line across the feet of the character, that line has to be, colliding with this center of balance. Just remember that. Okay, the legs is gonna be like this. And then the arms is gonna be I'm just gonna add some features here to make him look a little bit more realistic. That's gonna help me get the image of how he looks like in real life. Okay, so a circle there, and then it's gonna be a fist. And add in those fingers. And this part, yeah, this part was bad. Gonna redraw this with a circle here for the elbow, and then a circle for the wrist, and then it's gonna this time him. So in this case we see his hand like this, but in this case we're gonna just see like we're pretty much the back of the hand. So that was it. Make this much thicker, his elbow. Okay, so let me just zoom in, and then we're just gonna draw in his face. Actually, I'm gonna move his face a little bit to the left. That's pretty good. I'm just gonna add his eyes. There's just gonna be circles, and then a furrowed eyebrow, 2 of them, and then the nose and the mouth. Pretty good. This is just sketch, as I've said. So yeah, and we're just gonna add in the hair. So this is becoming not a sketch. When you're drawing the hair, it's not really a sketch anymore. But I'm just gonna do that. So what I'm trying to do now is to give him natural flow, as I've always said, but also to give him more windy hair, because he's ready for fighting, and then it just kind of adds more. It just makes him cooler when the hair is blowing his hair. So he's just gonna do that. And by the way, there's really not much wind now. Okay, that's good. And yeah, I'm gonna give him clothes. Of course, it's not gonna be naked. I'm just going to give him a hoodie. Yeah, I've always given my characters hoodie, so I'm just gonna give him a hoodie too. Which is a little bit hard to draw in this case. Okay, and so his cloth is gonna be folded to the elbow, and there's gonna be a lot of curves because of his body twisting like this. So just give him a lot of creases. Creases everywhere. And yeah, a lot of people requested about a video on creases, which I think I'm gonna do pretty soon. Just gonna be finished with all the things that I've planned, and also my other YouTube channel. Okay, he's looking pretty good. Now let's just make the legs a little bit more realistic. And by the way, I think I got the length of the leg a little bit wrong. And in order to get it right, I'm just gonna draw a line on top of the head and a line on the pelvis, and I'm just gonna move that length downwards, and that length is gonna be here. Then that means his feet is gonna be a little bit above this line. The reason to that is because his leg is curved. If his legs were straight, then it would have been this length. But again, his body is also curved, but his leg is curved more, so yeah. I'm just gonna finish it about here. And it's gonna be here. It's always like this. When I was thinking about drawing only the sketch, I end up drawing not only the sketch. So, but it's okay as long as it looks good, which in this case did. Okay, and then let us just draw some creases here, and then give him jeans, which is also something that I've always given my characters. jeans. Normal jeans, normal hoodies. And then some creases. This part don't need to have a lot of creases though, but it's optional. You just add what you want your character to have, or what you think is natural. Okay. And I'm not going to give him a very tight jeans, which is pretty popular nowadays. But my character is not going to have that. Personally, I don't like that. I don't wear tight jeans. But my friends do, and it's sometimes I think it's really strange to do that. But who knows, maybe it's just me who is strange. Okay, just random creases. There's nothing really much to talk about when I'm doing, doing the details. Just try to, if you see something wrong with the sketch, just, edit it. But of course, you should have, erased all the mistakes in the sketch drawing process. So when you get to the process where you draw in the details, you don't really edit anything anymore. You just add in the details. At least that's how it should have been. I'm gonna give him normal sport shoes, running shoes. Okay, just back to the face, and I'm just going to finish it with some shading of the iris, and then okay, I think I made him worse. I made him uglier. Okay, this is pretty good. And then I'm just going to, oh, how can I forget this part, which is gonna be like this. Okay, so I think we are really done. So, yeah. Oh, and one last thing. It's always like this. When I think that I'm finished and is trying to finish the video, I always find something that is not done, and that is shading and shadowing. So I'm actually gonna be quick and do that now. So first off, I'm gonna give his hair black hair. Give him black hair. And then I'm just going to shade this part. By the way, I'm just going to give him something inside his hoodie. Shade there, and then shade below all the creases. You know, the creases make shadows. Just remember that. That's actually really important for your creases to, have depth. Have depth. I don't know how to pronounce that word. Of course, some creases here too. And then shadows here, shadows. So and we are pretty much done. And let's just, okay, I think we're really done. You could of course, do the inking, redraw all the lines more clearer and erase all the sketches, but I'm not gonna waste our time doing this because it's not something really that difficult. So yeah, just some few more shadings. While I'm at it, I can actually be finishing the video, and I want to just thank you guys for watching, and hope you guys learned something new, and I will be uploading more videos, and if you like the video, just leave a like, and if you want to see more, just subscribe to my channel, and then I will see you guys in the next video. Goodbye.